Ellie McCuskey-Hay, St. Ignatius, is in 3 more state finals, ladies and gentlemen. Some were smoother, obviously 11:43, 19.5 both the second qualifier and the 100 and the long jump. This one obviously played the waiting game, had to look up there and see that 24:20 was going to get you that last spot, but ultimately 9th is as good as 1st because it takes you to the final. So just what are the emotions overall? You make this look so smooth and so easy, but I know you don't take for granted being in one final, let alone 3.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm just so incredibly proud of myself. I've never made the 200 final, so that was my goal coming in today, and the strength was there. I mean, I didn't execute the race I wanted to, but I mean, obviously I had incredible performances in long jump and the 100, so I couldn't have asked for anything more, and I can't complain. Yeah.
What was that energy like overall in that whole series of the 3 heats of the girls' 100, and then you were still on the infield when the boys' 100 got going, and so we're seeing 11.3 and 11.4 in yours, and then from that incredible woman there, and you in the 100, and then obviously we get to start seeing 10.01 and 10.20 in the 100. Like, what was that like, just to process everything that was going on, like in that 10 or 15 minutes?
Yeah, that was honestly just insane. Like, I was blown away by all the depth in states. Like, it's never been this tricky to make a state final before, so it just shows like how meaningful it is, and like everyone here like just really should be so proud of themselves for all their hard work, and honestly, like, it's going to be just a matter of what people do tomorrow. Like, the talent is just unreal this year, so yeah.
Obviously, if we go back to April, I know how proud you were of yourself and how blessed you were just to even be at Arcadia, right? So to think that of all the challenges, of all the obstacles, and just the fact that you are just relentless, resilient, just so persevering, but also patient too. Like, what have you learned about, like, it's, we want instant gratification in this sport, but you have certainly shown that we can play the long game this year, and obviously now we're seeing the greatness of Ellie McCuskey-Hay at the end of May, just like we always have, even if the path to get here wasn't the most linear.
Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously it's not always easy, and I've had to overcome many obstacles, but I think I've just really grown as an athlete and a person. I've learned to be resilient, and also that it's okay to make mistakes, and no one is perfect, so you just have to trust the process, and I've learned to be patient along the way.
Well, we have been so spoiled to be able to celebrate you in the 100 and the long jump so many times, but I am so glad that you got to check off that bucket list, that career-long goal of being a 200 state finalist now as well. Ellie, recover well, and best of luck in the finals.
I appreciate it.